I don't know, experiencing this chest throughout all these different seasons. You know, I get to look forward to all these different first times in this body. So that's pretty cool when you think about it. So I rewatched my 3 months post-op video, and if I'm being honest with you guys, I don't really know what to report on in this video. I mean, I have an idea, but there really hasn't been that many significant changes or progress, and yes, things are healing, and yes, there has been a little bit, but like I said, nothing significant. So with that said, I think from this point on, I'm going to be posting this video as a 4-month update, but then I think I'm just going to switch off to doing 6-month increments. So the next update I'll do is in 6 months, and then the next one will be 1 year post-op. And I'll go from there and see whatever I'm gonna do. But anyways, I'm gonna be sticking to the usual format that I do with my previous post-op videos. So I'm gonna be talking a little bit about my pain, how my scars are doing, what I'm doing for my scars, how the nips are doing, and then I'm gonna be doing a little bit of a close-up so you guys can see. But with that said, so my pain. Not many people are asking me about my pain anymore because pretty much I'm back to my normal life. I'm doing things that I was doing when I was pre-op, and it feels good to get back into that swing. I talked a little bit about fitness and my 3-month post-op and how I was getting back into a workout routine, and that has been going good up until I did something to my wrist. So this entire week I haven't been able to go work out. Honestly, I have more pain in my wrist than I do my chest, so that says something. But with that said, there is like a little bit of tenderness still in certain areas. I would say it's still directly on my incision, so whenever I'm applying something or right below my incisions, it's tender there, and it doesn't necessarily hurt. It's not very painful, it's just more my skin feels irritated, if that makes any sense. But then it's still pretty much the same if I'm laying on my chest for too long. I'll have to flip over because too much pressure for a long period of time doesn't feel all that pleasant. I'm assuming my nipples and my incisions, there's still some numbness around my chest, so it's really kind of hard to pinpoint where those pain points are coming from. And then I'm also going to mention the weird rippling hot sensation across my chest that I would feel, and I talked a little bit about that in my 3-month post-op video, and that is definitely still there, but it's not as much or as intense. And like I said before, it doesn't hurt. It's just a really bizarre feeling. But now I can feel it. It's definitely isolated right around my nipples. So whenever I stretch back or when I wake up in the morning and I stretch my arms, I can feel this weird warm sensation around the nipple region. As for my scar treatment, I have officially switched back over to the tape, and so I just cut them into strips. I think they make strips, but they don't sell it at the pharmacy I go to right down the road. So I just go ahead and improvise and cut the strips so it fits my incisions. And that seems to work really well. There hasn't been any irritation of things, because previously, I think around the time right when I could do the scar treatment, there was a little bit of hiccups with that, so I held off with doing the strips for a while, but they seem to be going over fine, and they honestly, the strips stick on you longer than what the scar guard was doing. But the scar guard stuff was really nice because it was easy to apply, it dried really quick. The only thing that I didn't like about it was that it would flake off a lot, and it looks kind of gross when it flakes off because it looks like dead skin, and really it's just the silicone strip coming off. But it got kind of annoying because you had to apply it multiple times a day then, and it's not cheap stuff. So but yeah, the strips have been working out well. I just got to get better at really having a routine of cleaning them, letting them dry overnight, so then they're ready for the morning for me to apply, because I'm usually like rushing in the morning and trying to, you know, wash these strips, get them dried, and then put them back on you, and it's kind of annoying in that sense. But that's just my own fault. I just gotta be more proactive with it. As for the oil treatment that I do at night, it's still the same thing. I just apply a more concentrated form of vitamin E oil onto my incisions directly, and then a more diluted one around my nipples and around my chest. And it seems to be continuing to work good, and there's no really irritations with my skin with that. However, there was this one little weird, and I hate to bring up pus again on my channel, but there was a weird little pus bubble that was around my nipple. And so for a while I just put vitamin E oil on my nipples at night, and it's healed up and it looks good, so you'll see what they look like soon. Honestly, that's all I have written down on my list of things to talk about in terms of this past month being post-op. And like I said before, there really hasn't been a whole lot of drastic changes, and everything has been going really good. But with that said, I'm gonna go ahead and set up my camera so I can show you guys my chest, and I'll do a close-up of my incisions and my nipples so y'all can see how things are healing, how it's looking. And I'll probably include some previous video clips, but it gets a little bit crammed doing that, so we'll see how it looks when I'm making it and whatnot, but I'll probably make it work. In the clip on top, I am 1 month post-op. In the clip below that, I am 2 months post-op. And here's just a quick view of 3 months post-op. And this is what my chest is looking like 4 months post-op. I'm still very happy with my results, and I think my hair is finally fully grown in on my chest. Although it's strange because my left side is more hairy than the right side, and I don't know if it was like that pre-op, to be honest. I don't remember. But anyways, here's a close-up of my nipples, and this is the left side, which is the side where the little pus bubble was, and it was right about right here. But one thing about this nipple is in the center of it, there's like this little crevice where it seems like dead skin likes to kind of build up there, and so I think it's just still trying to heal up a little bit. My nipples are also really bumpy around them. I mean, the skin itself is really soft because it's extra hydrated due to vitamin E oil and how much I take care of them, but it's just really bumpy. My incisions are also pretty bumpy too though, and I'm assuming that that's gonna go down over time. And here's the right side of my chest, and there's really no difference or anything with this nipple. It's still just hanging out there doing its thing, not perking, but just being one big old happy nipple. But yeah, that's what my chest is looking like 4 months post-op. So that's what my chest is looking like, and I know it's redundant, but I'm really fucking happy. You know, I'm happy. I'm happy that I'm sitting here right now recording this video and all the other videos. It just feels so refreshing to be able to really authentically be myself and to really just embrace the body that I have, and I'm just very, very appreciative of life these days. So enough with the mushy gushy. Thank you all so much for watching, and I really hope you all enjoyed this video. I will do a video soon, and guess what? I'm going home this weekend, so I'm going to be visiting my mother, and I think I'm just going to bring all my camera stuff home, and I'm going to be like, hey mom, want to record a video? And she's going to freak out. But if anyone has any topics or questions you want me to incorporate into a video with my mother, please get in touch with me. I would absolutely love to hear your guys' thoughts and what you want to see, because it's always a privilege when my mom is on my channel and when she wants to be so, I don't know, open with things and talking about things. And she's honestly like, she's more than just a mom to me. She's like my best friend. So we have a very close relationship, and I just feel really happy that I can share moments like that with her. And it's always fun when we do it too. We always laugh a ton. So yeah, get in touch with me if you have any questions or you want to see a certain topic of us discussing. And I shouldn't make any promises because I haven't discussed this with my mom yet, but I'm sure that she would love to do it. But we also are doing another little fun, actually a video project in memory of my brother. So yeah, so I'll see if she would wants to do it, but I'm gonna bring all my stuff just in case. Okay, for real now, so thank you all so much for watching, and if you like this video, feel free to give it a thumbs up, and you can also share it. Subscribe to my channel, and I will make a video soon, like I said before, but until then, I hope you all have a safe and wonderful few days ahead. Alright, thanks guys, bye.